Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today, reviewing another one of these Arctic coffee drinks, but this one is going to be on the limited edition vanilla latte. So I got this one out of Tesco, and I think it was like a pound or something like that, something around that price range. Anyways, so let's give you guys a full 360 of the carton. So we obviously have this kind of like weird Tetra Pak thing where it's like kind of cardboard in a kind of weird shape. So yeah, it's a little bit different to like the usual kind of normal plastic cups you get with most of the other cold coffee drinks on the shelves. We've got kind of this I guess creamy-ish looking color to obviously represent vanilla, which again is like a kind of creamy color. And then we got quite a bit of we got some facts and figures on the back here, which we'll get to in just a second, and then just some ingredients and stuff on the sides. On the bottom it's just silver shiny, and of course you've got the twist cap on the top. So taking a closer look at the packaging, so we've got the polar bear there himself trying to climb up there to get to a big mountain, so we'll leave him to climb that. I quite like the Arctic font and stuff. It does look fairly cool and all that, it's cool wavy font, nice thing like that. And apparently this is 2 strength on the coffee bean scale. So on this side we've just got the ingredients and stuff, which are vanilla flavour coffee milk drink made with British milk. So we have, so they are quite sugary, to be fair. They've got 7.5 grams of sugar per 100 ml, and this is a, how big is this again? It's a 330 ml. So we're talking about a fair amount of sugar, to be honest with you. So some of them you can get like skinny versions, but this one there seems to be on the higher sugar side. 100% rainforest alert us, 100% rainforest. So it's hard to read because of the condensation on the packaging. 100% Rainforest Alliance certified coffee, helping protect wildlife, the environment, farm workers and their families. It's good when they do stuff like that because obviously it helps protect the the farmers out there that do it. Do not freeze, keep chill, kind of stuff like that. Give it a good shake, which we will. And on the back here it's just got, this carton is recyclable. Yep, even the cap. Pull out the flaps and flatten. Replace cap, I feel a bit flat. Pop in the recycling bin, yippee. Very funny. Okay, so apart from that, there seems to be not massive interest on the packaging, so I'm going to give it a shake and then we're going to open it. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup so we can see the colour properly, but of course I'm guessing the colour is going to be the usual kind of colour of cold coffee, which is that kind of usual kind of browny, light brown colour. Right, that should be enough shake, so hopefully it doesn't explode over me. Normally these twist caps don't, to be fair. Yeah, nice and easy, no explosions. Right, I'm going to pour it all into the cup because obviously it's only small. So, and the colour is, surprise, surprise. See if I can get it out smoothly. There we go. Oh, look at that. Skills. Oh yes. There we go. It's filled up quite a lot of my cup actually. You don't realise how much is in these little cartons sometimes. So I'm going to put that to one side so I don't get this over my desk. There we go. So there we are. The colour is a brownish colour as we exactly, and we probably all guessed, brown colour. I definitely maybe a tad on the lighter side, and it's non-see-through as you cannot see my face through the drink. Thickness wise, I mean, remember, it's not a milkshake, it's not a frappe, it's not designed to be thick, it's not advertised as thick, and it's not meant to be thick. So don't expect it to be thick, basically is what I'm saying. It is just a cold coffee drink, but of course it's still nice to compare the thickness, and in all reality, yeah, it really doesn't seem that thick whatsoever. It's not sticking to the side hardly whatsoever, which again is expected with a drink like this. Right, let's give it a closer smell and see what we can smell. So I can smell pretty much only coffee for the most part. There's a very, very vaguely smell of vanilla in there, but very, very slightly. But for the most part, you give that to someone and give it a quick smell, they pretty much just say, yeah, it just smells of normal coffee smell. Yeah, the quick initial smell, you wouldn't even know it's supposed to be vanilla. Again, good or a bad thing, I don't know. At the end of the day, as long as it tastes nice, that's the main point. Well, nevertheless, viewers, let's taste some. Okay. So, pretty much got a good taste of it just from those sips. Straight off the bat by saying it is nice and smooth, which is always good with these type of drinks. Nice and smooth, feels nice and refined, which is always a bonus. These Arctic coffees are generally quite, good drinks in general. So, yeah, it should be, as I just said, it is. So yeah, definitely nice and smooth. Now, the problem, well, not the problem, but the way I'm seeing this drink is because it's got quite a lot of sugar in the drink. When I was drinking it, the sugar seems to be backing up the vanilla flavor. So yes, there is the vanilla flavor in there, but because it's so sugary, it tastes more of sugary vanilla rather than, say, actual vanilla flavoring itself, if that makes sense. Because if you took away all the sugar, then arguably you may not taste vanilla whatsoever, depending on how they use the vanilla flavoring and syrup. The way I see it as is this specific drink, it's a sugary vanilla taste for this drink, which again, I honestly don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing. I mean, you said you won't really be drinking these every single day because how much sugar, is in each of these, but that's up to you. But I just think, I look at the other kind of cold drinks out there and cold coffee drinks out there, which are vanilla, or even a vanilla milkshake, for example, which a lot of them have reduced sugar now. They taste more like actual vanilla than, say, a sugar vanilla, so. And understand, obviously, dairy milkshake and this is a coffee, but at the same time, it's like the coffee taste is quite minimal in this drink, which does represent the 2 coffee beans strength on the packaging. So that is about right for what it is. But again, it may only be 2 coffee bean strength because, again, the sugar is, taking away a lot of that coffee taste. People buy a coffee or a cup of tea or whatever, and then they add like 2, 3, 4 sugars to the drink, and then it's like, well, what's the point? This is why. I don't drink tea at all, and young people don't drink tea anyway. And when I do have a coffee, I always sometimes use a sweetener just to sometimes take away a bit of bitterness from a hot coffee, depending where I am. So, I don't chuck 3, 4 sugars in there to make it super, super sweet to take away the coffee taste. So I think this is kind of that in a way, but it doesn't make it a bad drink. Like, don't get me wrong, I will finish the rest of this, and because it's got the sugar and stuff, it is quite nourish, if that's the correct word. I think it's nourish, and yeah, so even though it's quite nourish, but then it's like, well, would I happily drink like a big carton of it, because you can buy the big I think it's like litre cartons of this stuff, and well, yeah, I would drink it, but I really wouldn't because of the sugar and whatnot. And there is just better, if I really wanted a cold coffee drink, there is a lot of other choice out there now rather than this specific one. Besides, this is only limited edition, so it's going to disappear in due time anyway. So buy it while you can, try it and see it to disappear into the ether for nevermore. But it's not bad, it's just the sugar may be a bit over the top. There we go. I'll try a bit more and then finish the video. Yeah, you can just so taste the sugar every time we take a sip. Yeah, every time you can taste the sugar, so there we go. Well, the question is, how many zesties shall I give this out of 10? I think, in all honesty, I want to give it, I probably think a 4 in all honesty. Maybe a bit harsh for what it is, but me personally, I do prefer more of a coffee taste. I do prefer less of a sugary taste. So I think that's why I'm giving it quite low. But like I said, it is drinkable by any means, but me break it down, yeah, you could do with a lot more other stuff and kind of, it is what it is. But there we go. So anyways, viewers, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Cry.